Hi, I'm John Kadolf, one half of Two Kept Men,
I am Dan Carlson, the other half of Two Cat Men.
and this is Time for an Unboxing.
I didn't really mean to call the show that. I just was
Oh, no,
announced.
that's fine.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to do an unboxing. I received the Wells Fargo wagon, came down the street and had something just for me. And it is a pre-order from months ago of the latest Dungeons and Dragons release.
Oh,
I love these. I won't pop them because it'll really freak Basil out. But
oh,
this is the Descent into Avernus,
Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate. So here, let me get rid of the box, and then I got the accessory pack that goes along with it. So here we have the Descent into Baldur's Gate book. This is an adventure. Let's see.
Hey, I like that mouse of yours.
Oh yeah, it's fabuloso. One of the most iconic places to adventure in the D&D realms. They again did two different covers. This is the cover I got. This is the alternate cover that is like a foil cover. I don't get the foil covers because first of all, they're $50. If I really just had throwing around money, I would probably do it, but I don't. So I would probably get one of each. I mean, they're beautiful covers. I really want to get the one from Ghosts of Saltmarsh, but this one is also a very beautiful cover. Every single one of the books has a section in the beginning, and also has that talks about what it's about and covers and who made it and all that kind of good stuff. But they also feature a disclaimer that is fairly important that you read before you get into the book, because it kind of tells you what you really need to be careful of. Let me see if I can find the disclaimer on this one. Here we go. Let's see. Disclaimer. This adventure is a work of fiction aimed at providing you and your friends with many hours of fantastic entertainment. Although devils and the nine hells play prominent roles in the story, the evil they represent is meant to be fought and overcome. Wizards of the Coast fully endorses the kicking of evil's butt. Let darkness fall and light prevail. We strongly advise you not to play this adventure backward, lest Asmodeus appear in a puff of smoke to talk politics, as archfiends are wont to do.
So, Dungeons and Dragons game that announces to you that it's not in a celebration of the demonic.
Right, exactly. Because last time, you know, the whole story on that.
Oh yeah.
This is like it describes the nine hells. Let's see. It gives adventure backgrounds. Gives you information about the nine hells. And then goes right into the adventure. But the artwork is absolutely gorgeous.
It's beautiful.
Maps abound. You know, this is a 253-page adventure. So this is meant to carry characters basically through 10 levels usually. And it includes a humongous map.
Wow. Will you be giving this a go round with your D&D group when the time?
It's a pretty good chance of it. So what's kind of cool, they also include the
So
Why
I'll tell you,
won't it focus?
I'll tell you what's infernal is that constant blurring.
I know. I mean, come on, Logitech. This is a really expensive camera. Infernal text, and it gives you the,
Maybe the book is cursed and it doesn't want to reveal its secrets to the camera.
probably. But yeah, I love the artwork in here.
Yeah, it looks very much like it has a very
A preview of it, and this was actually released today. So this is hitting
nice.
shelves all over the United States. Oh, it's hitting the shelves of preview game stores or premier game stores across the United States right now.
Someplace like Barnes and Nobles would have it, or no?
No, a place like Barnes and Nobles won't have it until I think Friday or something. There's different release dates.
Okay.
I get it because I ordered it directly. I think, anyways. I mean, I could be completely wrong on this, and people could have gotten it last week or something. I don't know. I might be turned around. But so this kind of page through is a really kind of a good quick preview of what you'd be getting. I mean, it looks fantastic. There's so much. I mean, there's Baphomet. Let's see who else is described in here. Bulezu, Bane, Baal, the Reaper of Baal. Let's see. All kinds of fiends and devils and this big fat one over here.
Like the guy from Blade.
Yeah. What was the name? Petunia or something like that?
So how much does this retail for?
These retail for $49.99 or $49.95. And
pretty good for a big hardcover book.
Yeah. It's a good adventure. And I can't wait to get into it. I love the textures. Of course, you have the real shiny, squeaky texture here, and on the back, it's kind of got this tactile kind of matte finish that it kind of converts into. It's pretty cool. Wizards of the Coast makes some pretty darn good books.
Yeah.
Okay, now here is the Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus Dice and Miscellany. Okay, so it's kind of cool. I get a really nice premium set of dice. And let's see what the miscellany is. I mean, I saw it when it came out, when it was advertised, but still, the workmanship that's put into this is pretty fantastic. I mean,
that's gorgeous.
And it's a box. I mean, it's so you have it's a dice rolling box because there's felt on the inside,
right.
So you can roll your dice in there. They really did a fantastic job.
Do you use that to roll your dice in?
I do when I'm on certain types of tabletops. And then occasionally I will use a dice tower or something like that. So here we have a full set, a set of 10. And for those of you who don't know, of course, you get your 20, your 12, your percentile, which is your 10s, and your percentile, your 8s, and then 4 6-sided dice. Now, the reason you get 4 6-sided dice, of course, is because the most common way to roll up a character is to roll 4d6 and then take the lowest one out. So, you do that. You have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You drop the 2. So that would be one of my scores, for one of my ability scores. Anyway, so I mean, it's pretty cool. It's like a little dice tray as well. And if you keep the other piece, then you can, then you can kind of keep the dice all in one spot as well. All right, so we have that. That's what the back of the box looks like. It has the ampersand, the D&D ampersand.
Oh, yeah.
This is also felt lined, so you can use either side. Okay, so it looks like we have a number of handout type of things. Legion of Devils. We have the Infernal Script. That is just a 2-sided card. Trinkets. Oh wait, here. Trinkets one finds in Avernus. That's kind of cool. It's a D20 list of just things you find around. Strange encounters, again, a D20 list of strange encounters. What? Here's a card that's called the Abyssal Chicken. And it describes it on the back. These are, oh, cool. Okay, so these are our monster cards. This is awesome. Okay, this is the demon Balgura, and gives descriptions on the back. Hezru.
Be neat to see a D&D movie based on something like this.
Probably coming. This is a Quasit. That's an interesting new concept of a Quasit. Dretch. This is a Balor demon. Or, you know, in Tolkien terms, it's a Balrog. Chain Devil. Barbed Devil. These are actually, this goes all the way back to, you know, first edition stuff. A Bearded Devil. Avernus. Okay. Ice Devil. That's cool. They kind of kept the insectoid kind of feel to the to the Ice Devil. Not as much as what I would have liked, but Spined Devil, Horned Devil, Pit Fiend. New artwork for all of this. Bone Devil. Yeah, in fact, they've really kind of re-imaged a lot of these in Imp. And then there's this card. It says, "Dear Reader."
Read out loud, or
I'm just seeing if it's anything interesting to read out loud. Oh, okay. So this stack is kind of his accounts of what he found there.
Okay.
The Legion of Devils. This is a fold out. Somehow, a little fold out map. And it shows size comparisons from a normal human all the way up to the Balor. And on the back, it gives you a...
Looks like a map?
Yeah, like an overview of Avernus. That's pretty neat.
So Avernus would sort of be like Acheron, like it'd be hell, basically?
Yeah. Now there was one more thing, I think that was a fold out in here. Or maybe I'm wrong. Nope, there wasn't. Okay, so it's basically, you know, kind of like Dungeon Master stuff that gives you visuals for the players. And it's nice and shiny.
It's a nice collectible.
Yeah, it is. I'm glad I got this. I'm not always glad that I get the accessories, but this one is kind of knocks it out of the park. It would have been nice to have seen a little bit of a wider, a little bit of a wider selection of types of things in here. So I mean, I'm not disappointed with it. The dice are fantastic. I really like them. There's the fold-out map, which is basically it's the first layer of the 9 hells, and I like the size comparison to the demons. The double-sided cards with encounter tables for the demons are nice. I would like to see them come out with something like this that has exclusive miniatures in it. So, for example, a set of dice, and then maybe a set of I don't know, 5 or 6 different miniatures that represent character types that you would play or would be likely to play going into Avernus. It would just be kind of cool to have a set of miniatures that are ready to go for the campaign, sort of, or that might be a little bit more effective than just using a random miniature, and that, they could charge about $30 for something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd be willing to pay that. But anyway, so that was the unboxing of Descent into Avernus and the Miscellany. I was hoping that that there would be a big map, but I didn't have to have the big map in the accessory pack because it came in the actual book.
That's cool.
Yeah,
So,
I thought so.
So you're pretty happy with that?
Yeah, super happy with it.